What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the God of War release date and the fact that we didn't get one at Summer Game Fest. Now, this is purely just an opinion, kind of a speculative kind of video. I just want to talk about what I think could be going on, and all of that. Obviously, it was quite a blow that it didn't happen. I'm not going to pretend like I wasn't disappointed, but I'm also not going to pretend like it's the end of the world. All right, I kind of lie in between both of those different things, right? Where it's like, yeah, it was a major disappointment. I thought, with the PlayStation Store being updated, right, the back end of God of War Ragnarok being updated the day before Summer Game Fest was very much like what we had with Final Fantasy 16 a week ago. Now, we didn't get the release date for Final Fantasy 16, but we did get kind of a lasering in on when it was supposed to come out, summer of next year. So with that happening, I thought, all right, well, God of War's looking rather likely, right? And then obviously it didn't happen. So again, like, that was disappointing. I'm not furious, I'm not like super upset, because ultimately, well, it could mean things. It also, I guess, could not. Here's what I think. Again, kind of just laying down, I guess, what I think the prediction for the future could be. If you can say maybe anything about this, I'd maybe lean more towards it's probably not coming out in September, okay? Now, by the way, these are just my opinions, right? By it not being at Summer Game Fest, by the fact that I just don't see it being shown in the month of June, okay? At least in the month of June. That, I think, eliminates September from the board. Now, of course, you have the back end, the PlayStation database side of things that I got delayed, from September 30th to December 31st. Now, I know we made the video on the potential delay, and Jason Schreier kind of commented, not on my video, but, just in general. Schreier commented and said, he hasn't heard that it's been pushed, it's still happening. Other people said the same thing. So it could very well simply be, maybe they wanted it late September, and over the last week or so, it's now been pushed to, November, early December, things that we've talked about, right? So, you have that, and you couple it with it not being at Summer Game Fest. Because, again, not the fact that I guess it wasn't there, but you can't show it anywhere else now, right? You go into July. Does Sony do a state of play specifically on it? I mean, that's definitely possible, and they still can. And if they do, then I think it is still possible it could release end of September. But the safe prediction, right, at this point for me would be we see it at the PlayStation Showcase in September. Now, I know people would say, well, Alex, you can't show it at the PlayStation Showcase and they can't release right after that. I mean, it can. I guess it depends on your definition of right after. I think it could be at a PlayStation Showcase in early September, and it could come out first week of December. That is still 3 months. Remember, my whole theory with this game is they want to give at least a 2-month notice, right? So when we see the game and we get the release date, I think they want at least 2 months of a gap between that and then it releasing. And so again, you don't have anything in June, so then earliest is July. I mean, that you still can. Again, I mean, if you show it middle of July and it comes out end of September, that's still 2 months. 2 months in a week, 2 months in 2 weeks, whatever. And so that could still work. But again, safe prediction, I think it shows up at a PlayStation Showcase in September. You have a big extravaganza for it, and then it comes out, end of November or December, which is still 2.5, 3 months, depending on when it comes out. That would be my guess as of right now. And is that disappointing? I guess, but at the same time, as I've said before on this channel, it'll come when it comes, and I'm kind of past the point of being super, kind of down in the dumps if things like this happen. It is the way it is. It's not like God of War is the first game to suffer something like this. So when it comes out, I will be there, in full force, and I can't wait for it. But that's what I would think right now. So again, it's weird that the store got updated and nothing happened. And again, Final Fantasy had the same thing, and something did actually happen. So I don't know. Again, I mean, it's definitely possible Sony could maybe do. The thing that's, I guess, holding me back is they just did one, right? I just can't imagine them doing 2 state of plays in the same month. So, and they would be different state of plays, you know what I mean? But you had one state of play, last week, and then you'd have one at the end of June on one specific game. I mean, yeah, 2 different things, and you have like 3 weeks in between. But have they ever done that? I mean, that's actually a serious question. I don't think they have, but maybe you guys can fact check it. I don't think they've done that before. I just find that to be very crazy if that actually happens. So July at the earliest, and then September probably at the latest, and we would get it. There's no way it's not at a PlayStation Showcase if they have one. You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next video.